Happy Friday, everyone. Well, today is looking remarkably similar to yesterday in southern Wisconsin, but are we going to see any changes for Saturday and Sunday? Let's take a look in your weekend forecast presented by MG&E. We're starting at 8 a.m. this morning, and we're just talking about partly to mostly sunny skies, no rain to be found. I think the earliest we'll start to see a few showers and storms pop up is about 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's also about 2, 3 o'clock. They'll likely be hitting our high temperatures. Most will be seeing highs in the mid to upper 80s, certainly above normal for this time of year. Keep in mind that for the start of June, we should be averaging high temperatures in southern Wisconsin in the mid 70s. Instead, the mid 70s are going to be limited to right next to the lake, and most of us are going to be in the mid to upper 80s, just shy of our record highs in the low 90s. Not going to be much wind today, no more than 10 miles per hour. Now, we're going to see the peak of the shower and thunderstorm activity in the late afternoon and early evening hours. And just like we saw yesterday, a better chance of rain to the west and a smaller chance of rain to the east. So east of Madison, just isolated showers and storms. More likely you're going to stay dry than see rain, especially right next lake. That's where the lowest chance of rain is. But for Madison and areas west, we're going to call it scattered showers and storms. It's going to be more difficult to miss out on the rain. Again, most likely during the late afternoon, early evening hours. So for Friday evening plans, especially early Friday evening plans, do need to make you aware of the chance for showers and storms. But notice the gaps at 8 o'clock. So you might get lucky and be okay, but I definitely want to leave a chance in there. It does look like, again, the best chance of rain in the most western part of the area. And so Madison in that transition zone between the smaller chance to the east and the higher chance to the west. Now, late evening hours looking better. So as we get later and later in the evening, the later you're going to be out tonight, the smaller the chance of rain. Look at 11 o'clock, probably only a couple of stray showers. Still the best chance in the most western part of the area. All right, so now let's talk about Saturday. Now, latest models are trying to hint at a couple of light showers trying to pop up in the morning, but despite this, I do not think there's a higher chance of rain in the afternoon. Look at 1 o'clock, a couple straight showers. I really don't think a lot is going to pop up tomorrow. I certainly want to leave in the chance for a few showers and storms, and notice still a better chance central and western part of the area, probably going to stay completely dry in areas east of Madison, I think. Not going to be much wind. It definitely looks like a drier day tomorrow than today. More missing out on the shower storms. I'm going to leave in the chance, but I do think most are probably going to stay dry. And because there's not going to be as much cloud cover around, because there's not going to be as much rain around, look how temperatures a little bit higher. So we're talking about most of us tomorrow, upper 80s, low 90s. Could see some record highs tied in some locations. Certainly warmer than we'd like for this time of year. And what's going to make it feel even warmer is no breezy conditions to give us some relief from the upper 80s, low 90s. Once again, not much wind, around 10 miles per hour. So I'm still going to leave, and notice this is 5 o'clock. I'm still going to leave in the chance for a couple of showers, early evening hours on Saturday. But I tell you what, by the time we get 9, 10 o'clock, rain chance going away. There's going to be very little wind Saturday night. Winds only around 5 miles per hour, partly cloudy skies, and yeah, above normal temperatures here too. So normal low temperatures this time of year. We should be averaging the low 50s. Instead, most of us only cooling down to low 60s, and at the coolest, we're talking about the upper 50s, most likely right next to the lake. All right, finally for Sunday. I think Sunday's going to be in between today and tomorrow as far as the chance of rain goes. I think there's going to be more activity than Saturday, but a little bit less than today. So we'll call it isolated showers and storms. Just like we've been saying, better chance in the central and western part of the area. Some more rain than on Saturday, but not too much more. Again, we'll probably see a peak in the mid to late afternoon hours. And so notice that temperatures also following the same trend, a little bit cooler Sunday than Saturday. So we're back to a situation where most of us are going to be in the mid to upper 80s, maybe a couple spots stopping on the low 90s, most likely in the western part of the area. Right next to lake, highs just in the mid to upper 70s, and still not much wind, only around 10 miles per hour.